Know them all. I can't live without them. Okay. All right, now, here's what we got. We start out with the passive. And we said that we don't do a whole lot of that. If you do it, it's going to be an educational consideration, right? Quite often. Then we've got the holy grail up there where we get the person doing it all on their own and we're not involved, right? Maybe some feedback, cues, and all the rest. But now we're in this kind of never land of active assistant. Okay, and they just slap that title on there for multiple reasons. Now, you can accomplish these things in multiple ways. You guys had a chance to kind of work through stuff. I don't give away all the answers in the beginning because I want part of it to be experience on behalf of you guys to work your way through it and figure things out. So when you actually are doing this stuff, okay, an active assistive type of exercise, there are two key components that play a role here, right? I talked about one up there and really made a good key point. I said, Matt, which way is gravity? And he said, down, okay? And we said, well, we can do what? We'll go in the gravity eliminating position, okay? That gets rid of that issue. But also, I didn't bring it up there, but we did talk about it. What could I put under Claire's arm? Towel. And the idea there is to what? Decrease the coefficient of friction, okay? So when you're looking at this, you can use any type of external piece of apparatus you so see fit. Okay, that's up for you to make a decision. Okay? Now it could be something as simple as a towel, but it could also be something that's much more rigid and much more solid. Okay, any ideas? Very good. Kelsey, well, what does this mean? Okay, it could be flexion, let gravity bring you back down, but also what's happening here? I've got a bad arm here, but a good arm here. Now what happens? Yeah, I'm active assistive with that, okay? So I'm actually using the good side to help the bad side perform the task. Okay? What else could occur? Instead of having Claire do this kind of stuff, seated, what could I do using this guy? Who wants to give me the answer? I want you to give me an answer. Show me, how could you work with this active assistive? This power your patient. Yeah, sure.
On the spot.
Sure, always on the spot. That's the way we like it. How might you do it? Okay, that's, what do you guys think? Is that you like that? Can you adapt that a little bit differently? It's gone?
And lay down.
Yeah, what position lay down? Okay, lie down, fine, let's try this. Okay, so we're going to say you guys are all going to be down on left-handers like me. Okay, so it's always a bad left arm, so what are you going to do? Not mine. I was like, you know how to turn it off, not mine. Good enough. Okay, so how would you do this? Bad left arm for a car up. What's going to happen? Hale's not helping now. So John's going to do it from a distance, okay? Oh, yeah.
You just have her sit for the left arm better?
Yeah, left arm.
You'd have her go to whichever side she's got to range. Your left arm can pick up the slack.
So here it goes this way. She's actually doing most of the motion with the right arm here, right? So she's bringing this arm down to the side like so, right? Let's come down into horizontal A deduction, and then she can come back up in this way, right? Come over here. Who's doing most of the work? The good side, right? And this is the bad side. Now, again, these things are things that might occur clinically, but certainly in the home exercise type of program. Anything else come up for the upper extremity here that you guys came across for trying to deal with people between no ability to perform a contraction and actually trying to go toward that all by themselves?
Oh, I'm sorry, you just said upper extremity.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I'm stick with the upper extremity. Okay, Matt.
Did you use a pulley system?
Pulley system right over here. Here's this guy right here, okay? Now, ever seen what happens there? Oh, you pull down with the, sorry, this side. Pull down with the good to bring the bad arm up, right? Active assistive there. Happens quite often. Okay? Other things. Marine in her arm. Her hair back. Okay? Other things. Oh, Jill? What's that? Oh, so you help me out? Okay, Katie, help me out.
They have like the finger climbers for the wall.
Finger climbing on the wall, okay? You ever seen those? I thought we had one of those, right? Little. There it is. Oh, yeah, that's right. I knew I saw them around here. This little guy here, the finger ladder. Here I go, guys. Okay, I'm trying to raise my arm up, but I'm using that finger ladder to help, okay? I think I can tell you how many times I've actually used that in my life. Not many, okay, but it is there, okay? What else? Wall slide, very common. How do you want to do that? Nice sweaty palms, what do you do? Nice little towel, okay, up and down like that. Very good. Okay? Because what are you actually doing when you do that wall slide? How do you get the arm up overhead? What do you end up doing? Trying to do what? Get a little bit closer and closer to the wall and move things up, okay? So that helps a little bit. When I want to come back down, inside contraction, when I do my body, I move it away, okay? All part of between passive and active, okay? One other thing. Typically, if you see it, it might be more of a PT gym type setting, although I've been effective at actually having people do this while at home using a coffee table. Yes, Katie?
I've seen them use like a ball, like a physio ball, and just roll it on a table.
Okay, physio ball on a table, okay? You get that physio ball there, what you have to watch for is you're kind of going up and down. That's the only thing there. And sometimes too, when you start going down, guess what's happening there? Here comes inertia and gravity. So be careful, because then all of a sudden it might be out of control, and they really have to have a good strong contraction to save themselves, okay? But that's a possibility. Anything else? Put it out back here. We used to have a nice one, but I don't know where that went. What this guy is here, what's this thing? Size 30. Okay? And don't worry about the rocking component here. But you'll often see in various PT gym type settings, you'll see these little elevated tables. Okay? And not only that, you've all seen like those end tables you have where you have a smaller one and then it slides underneath a little bit bigger one, those slide underneath the bigger one, and so on. It's kind of like the Russian eggs kind of stuff, right? Okay. So I might have a smaller table underneath here, small, and maybe a bigger. Okay. They all stack up. They go underneath something down here, and that's where ours once was. We had these various little levels. Okay. How might I use something like that? I already told Julie she's going to help. She's got a stomach ache. It looks like an arm ache, but it's like a stomach ache. Ideas. Who can help me out here? And I would take the little cover off. Yes, Jared. Show me how. I don't know. Julie's hurt because she got the bad stomach and arm.
Oh.
Need anything? I can always help you.
No. Patient.
Okay. Julie's the patient. She's got the bad arm.
Come on, you got a bad left arm. No, down the
That's why you have to have those clear, concise instructions to the patient.
You just go through flexion like that. This isn't going to be much gravity.
Yeah, I don't want to take your cloth off because I'll probably never get it back on. But does the concept make sense? You have a nice shiny top piece of little table like this, oftentimes with like a little formica on it. And what we have Julie do, she does what? All the way up, all the way down, right? Make sense? Hopefully this will all be sliding with her arm on that towel. Good? Okay, now before I let Julie run off right here, can you see how I might apply it to another part of the body as well?
Elbow.
The leg, very good, working at what?